What's going on, guys, and welcome to another top 10 video. Today I'm going to be counting down my top 10 games at E3 2018. This is something I do every year. I think I've done it since 2015 or maybe 2016. It's where I look at all the games that from E3 and I go over these 10 games that interest me the most from it. So yeah, remember that these are my personal opinions, but anyway, let's get into it. Number 10, Trials Rising. So this is a game that I didn't even know about, which is always good because it's nice to have surprises. Basically, I didn't actually watch the whole conferences. What I did was I just watched kind of the overviews that IGN did, the 5-minute overviews for each conference, and kind of picked games from there. And yeah, Trials Rising I saw in probably, I imagine, Ubisoft. It's interesting actually because I've just recently been playing Trials Fusion. It's free on PlayStation Plus at the moment for June 2018. So seeing Trials Rising, you know, I'm not super excited about it, but it gets 10th place because, you know, it's something that I might pick up. I don't know, maybe not, but it's something that I'm definitely interested in. And yeah, it was a nice little surprise. Number 9, Anthem. Alright, yeah, we have Anthem at number 9. I believe this game, I'm pretty certain this game was at E3 last year. And I don't know if I put it on my list last year or not. I definitely, if it was in the E3 last year, I definitely did have it in my shortlist. I've decided to put it in 9th place here. To be honest, it's not as much that I'm that interested in this year as I think there was last year. But yeah, Anthem gets number 9. It's the only game from EA on this list. And you know, it looks interesting. Another one of those just kind of, I'm not sure if it's a first person or a third person shooter. I can't exactly remember, but I believe we got a trailer. We might have got some gameplay. Can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, Anthem, I don't know if it's a game that I'll pick up, but it definitely looks interesting. Number 8. Tom Clancy's The Division 2. Now this is an interesting one. I didn't know anything about The Division 2 until I saw it at E3. I don't know if it was announced before that or not. If it was, I missed out on it. But you know, you may remember back in my, what was it? Probably my 2015 or 2016 E3. I think it was 2015 actually, because I think the game came out early 2016. I had Tom Clancy's The Division, the first game, at like number 2 or 3. I think it might have been at number 2 on my list. And I was really excited for it, but I never ended up picking it up because after hearing reviews for it, people weren't too interested in it. Apparently it has got a little bit better from what I've heard. And you know, I'm pretty excited about The Division 2. I'm not kind of overhyping it like I did for the first game. However, maybe I'll check it out. It depends if my friends get it, but yeah, it's definitely interesting. Number 7. Just Cause 4. Now here's one that was a big surprise. I was not expecting Just Cause 4 to be announced at E3 2018. It would have been a bit higher up, but you know, I had a hell of a lot of fun with Just Cause 3. However, I still haven't finished the campaign mode because one, it's pretty long and very tedious because with the whole, you know, the missions actually are quite fun, but they're not the most exciting thing. The campaign's not the most exciting thing, but the fact that you have to liberate all these towns and stuff really, for me, drags the game down. So I haven't finished it. However, I still absolutely love Just Cause 3. I love Just Cause 2, and you know, I probably will pick up Just Cause 4 because it looks amazing. I mean, the game looks beautiful from what we saw of it in the trailers and that. And yeah, Just Cause 4, hopefully it'll be a really, really good game. Number 6. Dying Light 2. Now here's an interesting one. Dying Light was a game that I never played. I'm not sure when the first one came out. It was pretty early on in the PlayStation 4s and kind of this generation, should I say. And my friends played it and I never played it. However, number 2 looks very interesting. I mean, number 1 looked interesting to me. I just never got it because, I don't know, I guess at that time I wasn't playing with my friends as much online. And you know, they were just kind of all playing it themselves and I wasn't interested in it. Whereas now I think if my friends get Dying Light 2, I reckon I'll get it as well because it's like a zombie game, and what's not to love about a zombie game? Yes, the genre has been a little bit overdone recently, but from what I've heard, Dying Light, the first game, was really good, so I'm hoping number 2 will be great as well. Number 5. Fallout 76. Now here's another game that I will definitely only get if my friends get it. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Fallout. I tried to play Fallout New Vegas, however I just couldn't really get into it, not my sort of thing. I have played quite a bit of Skyrim and I played a bit of Oblivion, but even those I didn't get too invested in, and Fallout just didn't really do it for me. However, Fallout 76 is going to be a multiplayer focused game, basically just like Fallout, the previous games, like Fallout 4 and stuff I imagine, but it's going to be online with friends. And a lot of people don't like that. However, I'm pretty excited in it because, you know, I think that that sort of game, to me, it doesn't interest me as much playing it solo. I could maybe get into it, but it just doesn't at the moment. However, playing that sort of thing with friends could be a lot of fun. Pretty sure my friends are getting it, so yeah, if they do, I will definitely get it as well. Number 4. Overkill's The Walking Dead. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this was really at E3. It was. I mean, it was announced quite a long time ago. However, I'm fairly certain it was at E3. I think we got some gameplay actually at E3. We've had a few trailers in the past couple of months, but I believe, but don't quote me on this, I believe we had some gameplay from Overkill's The Walking Dead at E3. I mean, if we did, I imagine you'd be seeing it on the screen now. But yeah, I mean, you know, I saw it had E3 next to it when I looked it up, so I'm counting it in this video. This game looks amazing. Now, I don't want to overhype it too much, but The Walking Dead is something that I love. I love the Telltale games, and I love the TV show. So, yeah, I mean, Overkill's The Walking Dead looks really, really amazing. If it's going to be anywhere as near as good as it looks, it'll be amazing. Number 3. Forza Horizon 4. Alright, we finally have a racing game on this list. I mean, I guess we had Trials Rising earlier, but we have a proper racing game here. Actually, not much going on with racing games this year. However, Forza Horizon 4 was announced. Of course, we were all expecting this. You know, it's the year for a Forza Horizon game, so we were going to get number 4. We found out at E3 that this Forza is going to be set in Britain, which is really cool because I used to live in Britain. I used to live there, and I now live in Australia, so it's funny actually. Horizon 3 was set in Australia where I live now. Horizon 4 is going to be set in Britain where I used to live and where I was born. So yeah, I mean, you know, I had a hell of a lot of fun with Forza Horizon 3. I thought it was an amazing game, one of my favorite racing games of all time probably. So yeah, I am very excited for Horizon 4, as you can expect. Number 2. The Walking Dead Season 4. Yes, this is the Telltale's Walking Dead Season 4, the final season of the kind of Clementine storyline for Telltale's The Walking Dead. I'm really excited. I love the Telltale Walking Dead series. I've played all 3 of the main seasons, and you know, I love them all. 1 and 2 I think are the best. Number 3, A New Frontier, isn't the best, but it's still fun. I still had a lot of fun with it. However, I'm very excited for Season 4. It's going to be the end of Clementine's story, and I'm so excited for it. Like Overkill's The Walking Dead, this was announced a few months ago. However, I think we actually did get a little bit of gameplay for this, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, we've had some trailers and stuff leading up. So yeah, Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 4, the final season. I am so excited for this. Number 1. The Crew 2. Yes, of course, The Crew 2 comes at number 1 on my E3 2018 list. And yeah, I mean, this year's been pretty scarce for racing games, with only really 2 that at least I know about. And yeah, I mean, The Crew 2, of course, I've played the beta. I played the closed beta. The open beta is coming up, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the E3 presentation or the E3 talk or whatever about The Crew 2 was mainly for the open beta, which is coming out in a few weeks. However, you know, that leads into the main game, and it was The Crew 2 was at E3, so I'm counting it, and I'm super excited for this game. I absolutely loved the first game. A lot of people didn't like it for little reasons. However, I absolutely loved The Crew. I thought it was so good. Gave me many hours of fun. And yeah, after playing the closed beta, The Crew 2 is a game that I am super excited about. Anyway, there we have it. Those are the 10 games that excited me the most at E3 2018. What games are you most excited about that were either announced, revealed, or even, you know, we'd already heard about them, but we got some more gameplay or trailers or whatever from E3? What are yours? Please tell me in the comments below, and yeah, I'd love to know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.